Last video I looked at counting lifespan starting from years, maybe 70, 80 years, 1,000 months, 4,000 weeks, 30,000 days. And it seems like somehow life starts to feel shorter. I don't know if it's just me. Life somehow feels shorter if I count it as 30,000 days rather than 80 years. Even though 30,000 is such a big number, but a day itself is so short and we can really feel how quickly each day goes by. So that even though it's a big number that feels like it's ticking away very fast. And I wonder what happens if we go even further into dividing up this way of looking at lifespan. Does it change how we imagine it? So 700,000, that's the number of hours. That leads to about 80 years, 700,000 hours in 80 years. I don't know, for me, that makes life start to feel longer again because, yeah, like an hour is a really short time, but on the other hand, 700,000 is a lot of hours, and that almost seems like enough. And then if we look at in terms of minutes, now we have 40 million minutes makes up 76 years. 40 million minutes. Well, I think once we get into numbers of this size, it seems like it's not even really possible to imagine them really. Numbers over 1 million. I think we can't. I have a hard time really picturing what it feels like for 1 million to go by. It'd almost be like we can imagine maybe counting to 1,000 and then doing that 1,000 times. Well, it starts to get a little bit unclear. So then it seems like, okay, a minute is really short, but somehow having millions of them, that's not too bad. And finally, we can take it down to the level of seconds. And here we have 2.5 billion seconds makes 79 years. And now, I don't know, bring out the word billion, it starts to make it feel like it's some kind of geological time, like it's like connected. You think of like the billions of years of space and of the earth and billions of stars and this kind of thing. So yeah, even though those seconds can tick by pretty fast, somehow I feel like when we look at these moments, having that many moments in life is pretty good lifespan. So I don't know if it's just me, and there's no kind of absolute reason why there should be this different feeling of how long life is based on how we count it. So I'd be very curious to hear any of your perceptions on which of these counting methods feels like it makes a long life, or it feels like your life is plentiful and long lifespan, or makes it feel like, wow, it's going by quickly. And for me, counting in the years, it's like, oh, a year's so big, so it's kind of out of my perception, and okay, I'll have 60, 70, 80 years, that's okay. When I bring it down to days, then it starts to feel like, wow, each of these days is ticking by so fast. I can feel that brevity of the lifespan. But then when I bring it down even further, down to hours, minutes, and seconds, then it starts to feel kind of long again in that, wow, there is so much potential for each of these moments that we have, that we really do have a large number of moments. Even if it's only a few thousand days, each of those days is filled with so many different moments in it, so that we really can have a full life. I find thinking like this, it helps to put things in a different perspective. Each of these different scales of counting lifespan is a different perspective on looking at what makes up life. What is the building block of a life? The normal way, we think of years. We build our life with years. But if you imagine it on days, somehow now you have these different bricks. You have these little bricks. Each day, you can kind of feel how each day is sort of a brick in building the whole life. But bringing it down even further, now it's down to individual moments. So the lesson I take out of it for me is, first of all, of course, every day counts. Every day is one very finite piece of time that we have. And we really can make the best of each day and be careful not to let days just completely slide by and take them for granted. But what I also think of when I think about these smaller scales of time is how I'm used to thinking and counting in days, but we really have so many minutes and moments available in each day so that we can really fill each day with a lot. A day can hold a lot of life if we really bring out all the different moments within that day. We do have millions of these moments that we can experience in our lifetime. So I would love to hear any feedback about these counting methods. Which one do you like the best?